Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm here now. Except I need to restart my phone that I use as my external webcam because for some reason now my app that I use is giving me shit, and I don't know why. And I think it's really funny that all these technical difficulties conspired to happen at the exact minute that I was like, yeah, time to stream. Um, I think that's a pretty accurate summary of how my life has been going, especially today. But Johnny, I have to say, I really appreciate you for zooming through my previous Bastion VODs so that you would have context for what's going on today. Dedication. We love to see it. Here is the game music. If it is too loud, please let me know. I'm getting my camera situation figured out because half the fun is me being able to move around. You played Bastion, but it was like 8 years ago. Jesus, it is kind of an old game now, huh? It was, as I'm told, Supergiant's first game that they released. And I mean, it's very clear that they've come a long way since Hades, even if they, or a long way since then with Hades, even if they, you know, kept a lot of the same major elements of gameplay and stuff like the same. It's been very interesting. It's been a very interesting journey, and so I am excited to finish it. Just as soon as my phone fucking loads. Oh my god, this thing is such a piece of shit, actually. And, I got it, like, I think halfway through college. So I have had this phone since, God, I wanna say I've had it for, like, the past 5 years, maybe. And you know, phones, even Androids generally aren't meant to last that long. And I got a case for it that I also have not since replaced, and so that case is falling apart, which is a testament to how many times I've dropped the thing. Um, I would really like to get a new cheap phone for myself at some point. Maybe that'll be a Christmas present to myself this year because I'm sick of this piece of shit. Okay, let's pull up the app. Please actually work. Thank you. But anyway, yeah, I would have loved to start streaming last week, as I said, but, you know, I was sick. It could not be helped. I would have I mean, looking back on it, I'm thinking of all the ways that I could have, like, found excuses to duck out of that work trip, because I didn't really want to go anyway. But, you know, it's whatever. Anyway, yes, Bastion. Um, it makes it feel like since I had to take a little sabbatical, it makes it feel like it's been like fucking forever since I played this game. And I guess it kind of has. A couple weeks is a long time, but I remember we're we're about to find Zolf and do battle with him and maybe find some sort of resolution to this conflict because God knows there has to be one. I mean, it's very interesting because, you know, um, there's just this there's just this sense that, like, he's not the bad guy here necessarily. Um, Even if I would like to say we're the good guys, we can't even wholly say that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with the gods right now. Okay, what vigils do I have? Oh yeah, nice.
Kept the city good and warm, made it thrive.
Toasted you gently. Okay, so if I remember right, next we are heading to where was it? All the way over here. Yes! The Tazzle terminals. Zulf detected. He bides his time within the remains of the Ura's massive underground sprawl. Wow. Looks very cold up there. Once you enter this area, there's no turning back. Oh, fuck. I mean, I guess I might as well. I feel like I'm pretty ready. I don't imagine it's gonna be, like, impassably hard. All the extra stuff I figure I can do later because I don't really,
I can't
like...
hear him at all anymore.
I don't
Too
find
far
that very
away.
interesting to do on stream.
But he'll be all right.
Alright, let me try to remember my controls here.
Got his
There we
lifelong
go.
friend to keep him company.
Yeah. Get out of here. So this is for that. And this is for... Whoa! And I can actually control the release better now. That's so nice.
The calamity hit the Tazil terminals hardest of all.
Oh, well, shocker. Since it was apparently meant to genocide them.
You know why Zolf went back there. The place was his home. All his old friends and family were there.
Get out of my face. Damn, what is with this teleportation shit y'all are doing? Stop it. Got your ass. At a price, but I got it. Oh. I really shouldn't be falling at a time like this. I'm gonna need all the potions I can get, probably. I may die. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Zolf's waiting. We're waiting.
Blows you up, blows you up, blows you up, blows you up. Blows you up, blows you up, blows you up. Anyway, probably the weirdest thing about my trip to Minneapolis, St. Paul, that was where I had to take my work trip. The weirdest thing about it was really that there was like functional public transportation there. I have my complaints about like how the urban sprawl was positioned and everything. I felt like there was too much space. But they had functioning public transportation, and in America, that's so hard to come by. I was like, oh my god. And I did actually want to go out more, you know? It's crazy how much you want to go out more when you don't have to drive to do it. It's wild.
There's another reason I've been telling you all this.
I went to the Mall of America. They had a Squishable store there, and I found out that for some reason...
There's something I want you to understand.
Wait, I feel like I should actually be listening to this guy.
When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete.
That's true. This is true. Hold on. Was I using the LRT? I don't know. They had I mean, I was using the tram. They have buses and they have a tram. In the Twin Cities. And I don't know. It was certainly not as clean or as efficient as I found Japanese trains are, but I mean, for American public transportation, it was insanely good. That's the one. Why are people mad about it?
What happens to Zolf will no longer matter.
Hey, hey! Get out of my face. I keep pressing the wrong fucking buttons. I'm used to using B for melee and X for ranged, I think. Fuck you and fuck your stupid pet, too. Anyway, yeah, the weirdest thing was, at the Squishable store, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Squishables, but they have, these little versions of Squishables. Oh, fuck. These guys are really taking the piss out of me. Oh, I should be doing that more.
Everything will be back to normal.
Jesus! Stop it! Stop fucking shooting me!
All right.
I should have focused on the artillery guy first, because that one was really taking all my fucking HP. Anyway, squishables have, like, these things that they call, like, undercover, undercover squishables. And what they are is essentially they're these squishables that have these outfits that you can, like, swap out. Oh, I thought something would manifest there, and it didn't. Oh, I go this way? Maybe? Oh, here.
We'll all be gone.
So, like, you can swap the outfits out, and, Mocha was kind enough, they got me a Corgi squishable, of course, and it had a spacesuit. That's what it came with.
All of this.
Oh.
Will just stop.
What the fuck does that mean, old man? Anyway, so I was really hoping I could buy specifically some outfits to switch out for my squishable. But they don't have the outfits sold separately in stores. They only do that online. Which is, like, strange to me, because you'd think that in person would be the best place to sell outfits individually. But you can only get them online, and so I was like, damn, well, I'm not buying a whole new squishable.
This whole place is a living record of the times before the calamity.
There was basically no fair enforcement on it until, like, right before you were there, so it's like a talking point for people who want to dunk on the homeless and portray the cities as crime-ridden wastelands. Oh! I noticed that on buses there's fair enforcement, but it's actually, like, insanely easy to dodge, to dodge fare on the tram. Like, even now, it's actually really easy. I'm not even gonna lie. Does that mean you did it, Corgi? I'm not going to answer that. I'm not legally allowed to answer that. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, the crazy thing is that, like,
You be your old self again.
I don't think, like, I think that, like, I don't hold anything against fare dodgers, honestly. I think that, like, I don't think that they're wasting taxpayer money or whatever. I think that they are paying taxes that are going to things that are way worse than public transportation. And so if they want to dodge fare every once in a while, like, they can do it. I don't give a shit. And honestly, making cities car-centric does not make them less full of crime. Also, when people are like, ooh, cities are, like, the absolute anarchist hellholes or whatever, it's like, okay, you can talk about increased crime, but it feels like you're just showing a population density map, you know? Oh, wow, who would have guessed more crimes are committed in the places with more people? You guys are so smart for figuring that out. Which isn't even getting into, like, the ontological definitions of crime and all of that. Being able to hop around is actually quite handy here. They could literally just make it free. They could. Like, it's strange, honestly, to me that they don't. Like, it wouldn't, I really don't think it would affect anybody adversely if they did. If anything, it would make people's lives easier. And probably more people would use it then. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. It's gonna be one of these. I don't have time for you.
Anyone you've ever heard. Everything you've ever done. Do it over.
I'm listening.
Wouldn't that be grand?
I don't know about that.
Wouldn't you agree?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm hearing this guy talk, and I'm like, that's a little bit... I'm not sure I completely agree with the idea of an all-powerful reset button. But I mean, what else are you gonna do, you know? Do you, have you been to the Twin Cities, or do you live there or something? Not to, like, ask you to dox yourself. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. But I was curious that you, like, knew about it, because I knew nothing about... I only knew that, like, the quote-unquote best transportation, public transportation you'll find in America is in its cities, like DC and New York. I didn't know nothing about the Twin Cities. Alright, where to next? Hello? 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 Oh, over here.
Look. There's something else.
Ooh, potion! Wow, I'm getting a lot of these.
How come I know so much about the Bastion?
Oh, come the fuck on. How do I keep missing that?
You follow
Oh.
me?
Oh, you're near there? Interesting. Damn, you could have seen a very businesslike dressed corgi walking around in Minneapolis a bit ago.
But that's beside the point.
God, these guys do shitloads of
There's
damage.
one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it.
I will say, my complaints about that conference,
If the calamity
ultimately, if the
happened
calamity
already,
happened
what's to
already.
stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing?
Uh-huh.
The answer is
There's nothing? There's nothing.
no.
I don't know. Yeah, you don't know. Okay. Yeah, the worst things about the conference. Okay, the actual worst thing was being crammed on a plane. I've already bitched about this in my server, but I need to bitch about it again. Holiday travel is at an all-time high, right? But nobody is wearing masks. Even though it's like peak COVID times, peak flu times, it's always been flu season, and nobody is masking up. Why? Because not only have we learned nothing, but also it's become like a political talking point just to wear a fucking COVID mask. And so I'm still masked up. I'm on the plane. It is cramped and hot and poorly filtrated. People around me are not wearing masks, and people are also fucking coughing. Oh my god, it makes me so mad. So of course, I'm going both ways in that kind of situation. No fucking wonder I got sick. I even started to feel it before I left, and I was like, well, that's fucking great. I at least made sure to get a COVID test and ensure I don't get anyone else sick. And yeah, it wasn't COVID, but I did get some kind of sick. And I was not happy about it. And I also was not happy because I actually had very little free time to explore.
Can't just let it go.
They put way too much. They gave us way too much like actual conference stuff to do. And I'm like, why would you have us come all the way out here if you're not gonna like actually give us time to explore the city, except around dinner time, right around when everything's closing? Because for some reason, no like restaurant wants to stay like open past 6 or 7. It's really annoying. Ooh. It's damn near like bioterrorism, for real. Like, it's genuine. And you know what? For a lot of people, the crazy thing is that for a lot of people, it's actually not even a political statement. It's just straight up like apathy or antipathy and laziness. Because, like,
First, we'd round up as many folks as we
people are... There's just this ingrained narrative. This idea that, like, if we don't acknowledge that COVID is a reality, if we don't acknowledge that we can get people sick and that we can help prevent that by wearing masks, if we just don't acknowledge that at all, then maybe it will become true. And it was never true, and it will never be true, and it pisses me off that we can just, like, try to pretend that these things aren't our current reality, and, like, they won't be for the foreseeable future, just by saying, well, I don't want it to be real, so it's not.
Heavy, ain't it?
Heavy, ain't it? Makes me think of that one meme of, like, all the superhero figures trying to lift the cross, and Jesus is like, heavy, isn't it?
But that
You know the image?
That way, all of us could leave the city together.
Together.
You know, Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you?
I like that I can still drink a potion while carrying this thing. Classic Christian meme. I feel like it's almost more popular among non-Christians than Christians because of the edit where, like, Super Goku has his ass cheeks hanging out for no reason.
Zolf dedicated his life to a lasting peace between the Ura
Get out of here.
and Zealandia.
Ooh, Zolf lore. He didn't really tell us much of his own lore.
He can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out.
Well, no fucking wonder he feels betrayed.
Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency, though, has he? He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid.
Can I just not run? I just gotta lug this thing around. But you know what? It saves me a lot of trouble in fights, so I actually can't complain. They do turn into the Family Guy death poses. Stop. Oh, hey, there's a guy. Hey, guy. Hey, hey. Hey, where are you going? Hey! Get out of here. Slap.
For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter.
Oh, you are shooting me. Not anymore.
It ain't a simple matter of pride, either.
Come on, buddy. Can't we talk this out? It doesn't have to be like this. Slap. We're just kind of slapping each other. Hey, man. Can I take this?
One thing's for sure.
Haha.
I can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home.
No, I don't imagine they are. Well. Damn, did I really just kill him? Okay, well, skill issue. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh. Interesting. I see. I really like this. I really like that they give you a choice here. Oh, that's so interesting. Well, it seems very obvious what I have to do.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight. Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright.
He's just like a fucking rag doll.
Thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, alright?
No, I kind of am. I kind of want to know more about that. Oh, yep, there are the other dogs barking. I really have to just walk getting fucking shot at. Do you guys, like, mind? I'm walking here. Excuse me. Damn, did y'all give up? Okay, thanks. Oh, nope. Man, what is your problem?
Kid's probably dealt was off by now. It reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days?
No, because you haven't fucking told us anything about yourself! Besides that you designed the Bastion, apparently.
Hey, kid.
Hi. I'm awake. Maybe. Maybe. Hello? Hello?
Get up, kid.
Hello? 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 No, I'm too eepy. 5 more minutes.
Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up.
Listen, I'm trying.
That's more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk.
Hi, Zolf.
Can't believe you brought him back again. Bet you had to do more than say please this time.
Well, I'm not the one who put him in that state. So actually, it was very easy to, get him to come with me. It was a lot harder to get his countrymen to not shoot at us when we were leaving.
The Bastion. It's finally finished.
Well, would you look at that?
Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
You made it.
You can talk? Okay, restoration. Do you think this is going to work? What should I do?
So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
Huh. If you could go anywhere you wanted, where would you go?
If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world.
And what's left of the world, exactly? I guess there's only one way to find out, huh? His own people turned on him when his plan to destroy the Bastion faltered. Yeah, that sucks.
Zolf tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed.
Man. They were very brave, but there was nothing left for them but their
When I finally
revenge.
found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up.
Man. Zia's had it fucking hard as hell, too.
Any moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
Jesus. Yeah, I guess that tracks. She's been through it. There's something to say about her resilience.
Hey, kid.
Alright, what will it feel like when the Bastion fixes
We
everything?
can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
It feels like Rux is pushing me towards one thing, while Zia is not pushing me towards anything, but it's very clear that what she wants is, like, something different.
Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
Okay. He never learned the whole truth. Yeah.
Only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
At the end of their careers, the marshals used to return their badges to the city.
You got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
I don't know. I don't like being a cop. Pecker nest. Oh, this is really not a good time to be laughing.
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You could save all those creatures here and now.
That's true, I could. Alright, so here's where I assume another great choice is presented to me. As a trophy, you know what? You're right. I could think of it as a trophy. I see. So there's restoration. Initiate the Bastion's restoration protocol. This process will restore to a previous world state and is irreversible. Use only as directed. And then there's evacuation. Initiate the Bastion's evacuation protocol. This process will cause irreparable damage to the core receptacles, disabling the restoration protocol. So both are completely irreversible. So it's either turn back time and make everything how it was before the calamity, or move the remaining residents of Caelondia, etc., somewhere else, and try to rebuild. This is actually, see, I feel like this is a very interesting choice, because, like, Zulf feels like, on a moral level, I really did not feel right leaving him there, right? That's more of a pathos, sort of, more of a pathological appeal there, but this is, like, this is a genuinely, complicated question with no, like, actual surefire solution. It's like, it makes you, it's like, it feels like it matters a lot, but also, how much does it matter when you don't know what will come of it either way? Well, I guess I know exactly what would happen if things were restored. You know, I really feel for Zia here. I think I'm gonna do what she's leaning towards. And also because I'm just kind of more of a future-minded. I'm more of a future-minded dog myself. I don't really trust any sort of magic that lets you undo the past, you know?
Oh, mother. And here I figured you'd had enough of me by now. You could have undone the calamity itself. But instead, you want to stay in a world like this. I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea of carrying on with you here. We can't go back no more, but I suppose we could go wherever we please.
Can go forward, side to side, zigzag.
And if anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look on their faces when we dock this thing right on their doorstep.
Up and down even, that's right. The world is
Getting
3
ahead of
dimensions.
myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
Wow. I thought that would take me longer. Wow. Short and sweet finale chapter. Oh yay, we get ending CGs. I'm so glad. I love it when credits roll and they show you, like, pictures of what the cast is up to. It's really nice. It is short and sweet. It's a short and sweet game, and it's got a short and sweet finale chapter, but it's very punchy. Oh, look at Zulf. Zulf and the little squirt. Oh my god. Oh my god, we love healing. We love recovery. We love to see it. Yeah, I feel like it's very punchy. It's very, it's compact, concise. It doesn't go on for longer than it needs to. Look how happy Zia looks. Wow. Yeah, it says everything that it needs to, and then it wraps itself up, and it's interesting. What's also interesting is that, you know, it doesn't feel necessarily like there are right decisions to be made. So it makes me really interested, like, to see what happens, like, when you do, when you make different choices. But I mean, I guess the game's short enough that replaying it wouldn't really be a tall order, huh? Whenever I replay it, probably before I write my review of it, eventually, I have a really, really long queue of reviews to write, my god. But whenever I eventually manage to get around to making my review of this thing, I'll probably replay it and yeah, figure out all the extra stuff that I didn't get to see. But it was very interesting. It was very interesting how the story was conveyed. It was very... Oh, a New Game Plus. Nice. It has a really good original soundtrack. I enjoyed hearing, especially the lyrical music. It was very nice. But yeah. As the credits roll, I suppose I should thank everybody for joining me, this evening. I really... You know, I don't know. I guess I really did think that the finale chapter would take me longer, because I never know. I'm not good at gauging these things, as we have seen in the past, but yeah, appreciate y'all for sticking around. I don't know if Emerald is able to be here right now. Emerald, if you are out there, I hope you know. I appreciate you also for recommending the game to me. It was a nice time. I bought the game like a million years ago, and it was just one of many, many games that I got on sale that I just never got around to playing. People gotta force me to play games sometimes for me to get around to them, as we have seen. This also brings up the interesting question of what I plan to play next after this. Well, I have a couple of ideas in mind. I would really, really love to get around to, the other, cool cyberpunk bartender game, Valhalla, which V was kind enough to get for me, a while ago, and I haven't gotten around to it. So that's one I'm considering. This will be entirely dependent on whether or not I get Fate Samurai Remnant for Christmas, but if I get Fate Samurai Remnant, I'm going to stream that one. It's going to happen at some point. Whether you like it or not, I will meet the non-binary saber. Oh yeah, and speaking of Fate, Fate Extra CCC got its English fan translation patch, all ready to go, and the group that did that, they have that up. I would have to, I think they call themselves Iwakura Productions or something. I would have to look them up. But yeah, I went and got that patch and everything on a very real PSP, mind you. Teehee. So I don't know if I would stream that on account of how fucking long it is, but if anyone asked me to, I probably would. Komun joked about it, and I'm like, well, you know, I do like Fate, unfortunately. Fortunately, most of the time. Sometimes it's a little unfortunate. You still gotta finish Heaven's Feel and Mahoyo, and now CCC is translated. Yeah, there's so much content. Nasu writes so fucking much. Oh boy, New Game Plus mode. Yeah, you were right. There is a New Game Plus. But that's the game. That's the base game. That's the base story. All other challenges, all other roads that I have not yet taken, I will do those later on my own time. But you have seen me experience the main story for what it was. And I am grateful, of course, as always, that you guys have undertaken this, phenomenal journey with me. It's been a good time. And I feel like gameplay-wise, I adapted to it quite fast. It was nice. So I will say, as for what I stream, not like to fill in Mondays or whatever other day. What I stream on a Wednesday, I'm not sure about it. But since it's going to be a whatever, but I have been playing a lot of Lethal Company, and by a lot of it, I mean whenever my friends have the time, I play Lethal Company with them, because it's scary in a fun way, and I don't know, I love dying and being dead. So that might be what I do on Wednesday, or it might be the Deep Rock Galactic Christmas event that's going on right now. I don't know. I'm considering it. Taking the next 2 Mondays off? Well, yeah, because of Christmas and New Year's. I will not have, well, Monday, I don't know if I'll do anything for New Year's, but I figure it might be a futile effort since everybody's going to be doing holiday stuff anyway. So Christmas I definitely will not be doing anything. New Year's, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how all that goes. Much to think about. Much for you guys to think about, but mostly for me to spin around in my brain like little hamster wheels. They're grinding at full speed now. You could see steam coming out of my ears if I had commissioned more expressions from my model artist. Maybe I'll have more money to do that in the future. Who knows? Everything's up in the air right now. It's almost a new year. 'Tis the season, you know? 'Tis the season for change and unpredictability. Who knows what lies in the future? But we shall see, we shall see. And I hope to see you guys very soon on Wednesday. In the meantime, I am just going to raid whoever is streaming, which may be a lot of people at this hour. Okay, not a ton. But we got, let's see. This person, I don't remember, I think it was Slime who recommended this, VTuber to me. And so I rated them before. They're playing Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gay. Everybody loves that game. I've never played it, but many people love it, so we're gonna go say hi. Feel free to accompany me if you would like, and if you would not, well, that's okay too. Hopefully, I will see you guys for another adventure soon. That's the hope. And when I do my Hollow Knight finale on Saturday, that's gonna take me way longer than this. I can already tell you that much. Okay, bye-bye now, guys.